Plaintiff John Gulas says his ex is a two-timing stripper who stiffed him on car payments. He's suing for $5,000 for breach of contract. Defendant Chellsea Van Epps says she's the one who got two-timed and that everything the plaintiff gave her was a gift. She claims she owes nothing.
It's case number 232 on the docket, Gulas versus Van Epps.
Thank you, and welcome to both of you. Let me see here. We have the plaintiff, Mr. Gulas.
Yep.
You are suing your ex-girlfriend, Chelsea, for $5,000 for breach of contract.
I'm suing her for breach of contract for money I've loaned her, which amounted at over $5,000 for car payments and car insurance that I've paid.
Okay, how did this all come about?
Well, I met Chelsea probably about 3 or 4 years ago. I used to travel once a month up to North Carolina for my job, and I always frequented the same restaurant that she waitressed at. We became close friends, and the friendship even became closer and more intimate and all that. So finally, later on in 2017, my work up in North Carolina was done. So then we decided that we would meet each other, we would rendezvous halfway point, and she'd come down there, and every time she'd drive down there, we had car problems with her. So finally in April of 2018, I suggested to her, I said, you know, we ought to just get you a new car. And at that time she said, if you could do that, I would be yours forever. So over the next several weeks, this was April, you know, we texted a lot, talked on the phone a lot, basically about marriage and everything. And at the same time, I'm doing my homework trying to find her a new car, and we settled on what kind of car to get.
Yeah, how old are you, just so I can?
I'm 58.
And you are?
I'm 24. I met him when I was 19.
So when you were 34, she was born.
If the math is right.
What I'm sensing here is this has grown into a real romantic relationship. You really care about her, and you're even talking marriage to her.
Oh yes, even not only marriage but career change for her.
Oh.
In August, you know, we talked about, you know, what are we going to do later on in life, and you know, she decided she wanted to go to school to be a nail technician. So I enrolled her in school. She had a 3-month program from August to October in North Carolina for nail techs, and she graduated. We also decided that, you know, because of the age difference and everything, I said you get your career started in the nail tech business, and when I retire from my work, I will get you your own shop. I will run the finances.
And she can come and see you.
You can manage the shop, and I'll raise the kids. Because I'd be at home. I can manage from home.
Yeah.
I'm just doing finances.
Yeah. You don't have to work the crowd.
Yeah, you know, I can. Okay. Oh, okay. So.
Okay, here's the thing. What I get of the picture, generally speaking here, this is a romantic relationship. You're crazy about her, and you're in a better financial position than she is, that you're buying her lots of things, and you know, this is a good deal. Whoa, I got a pretty young lady, and I'm going to buy her this.
It's a commitment I made. It's a commitment. I take care of the people that I'm in love with.
But when you're in a relationship, and when two people love each other, they don't walk around with a scorecard each evening and saying, who paid for what? Oh, you bought the meal tonight. Yes, but remember, I picked you up in the car and that the gas was so-and-so. You know, when there's a loving relationship, it doesn't matter who's paying. What's your side of the story?
We met when I worked at Tootsie Kill, and I waited on him for like a year and a half.
Yes.
And then it grew into like an intimate relationship, and then I found out that he was married.
Oh, you forgot that. So, okay, so you didn't know he was married, but then you found out he was married?
Yeah, I found out that he was married, and then last year around May, he got me my car.
Okay, so you still saw each other after you found out he was married?
Yeah, so we still like pursued a relationship, and I thought that with the hopes that he was going to get divorced by what he was saying and everything.
Oh, I see. Okay, tell me about the car deal.
Like he said, my car was smoking and stuff like that.
Yes.
I wanted to fix it and all stuff, and he was really pushing on, you know, get a new car, get a new car. He kind of more forced the car on me. I was happy with like my 2004 like Honda.
So he talked you into, let's say, getting a car. Did you sign for the car?
I did, yeah. I signed as like the primary owner, and he signed as like the secondary
As the co-signer.
Yeah.
That's how it's normally done. I mean, with the oftentimes it's a parent for their teenage kid. Suddenly they pay for the car. So that part's normal. That's
Actually
normal.
got her 0% financing for the life of the loan.
I assume that the relationship between you two is over. Or is it not? I don't want to assume. Tell me. You have feelings for him.
Well, you're still married, correct?
Yes, but Your
So
Honor,
that answers it.
Your Honor, what the deal was I had a daughter getting married in May of 2019. And because of our age difference, I did not want to go to that wedding already into a divorce and face my whole family. So I've told her that several times, that after the wedding in May, I will get my divorce.
And did you?
Yeah, you don't want to hear that story, though.
Back to the case. He is suing you because you want her to pay you back for what you paid on the car loan because she hasn't been making the payments. Is that correct? You haven't been making the car payments?
No, I'm a server and I'm also a dancer. And he...
Ballet?
Oh, right, stripping.
Yeah. Okay.
So he knew that I couldn't afford the car,
Yes.
you know, and all the payments. It was like 72 months of $200 and I think like $73.
You're the co-signer, and you've been making all the payments,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah, her
And
own-
you're suing her now because you're saying she should pay you back now because you guys aren't together. You would like to be with her. You thought she was going to marry you. Tell me when I'm wrong on this.
Yes, she
And-
stated that.
Okay, okay.
I've got text testimony.
Okay,
in
so
there,
you're
too.
now bringing a suit against her. You want to be repaid for the car loan because you guys aren't getting married.
Her previous car payment was $200 a month. Her new car payment on a brand new car was $271.83 a month.
Okay, if you guys were
And now
still...
she's saying she couldn't afford.
If you guys were still together, would you make her pay you back the loan? No, you
No,
wouldn't.
no, I wouldn't.
Of course. So, I'm just saying, if you were both together, you wouldn't be suing her. Because you're not together anymore and she's not following through with what you wanted.
Which was our
marriage.
verbal agreement.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Verbal agreement.
But we can't have a situation where you marry me or I'm going to sue you for money that you owe me.
Well, no, that's not the case, Your Honor.
Well, actually it is.
I actually tried to work out a solution with her. When she moved in November, we met each other one more time in Charlotte in November of 2018. Shortly after that, she informed me that she had to move to back to Florida because her mother got cancer. But it found out that she didn't move back because her mother got cancer. She went down there to visit her old boyfriend. And then she didn't work a day since she left North Carolina.
You are upset. I get
Yeah.
that. I know. But take a look at the whole situation, which is difficult to do because you're in the middle of it. But here's a 58-year-old man with a 24-year-old young woman. You took a risk. You took a gamble, as every relationship is. Every day we have cases coming here where one party is unhappy because it broke up, and the other one feels, look, all the stuff I did for you while we were together, you knew you were going to wind up paying for this car until the breakup.
No. May I?
Where is the contract that you two have with each other that she would pay the monthly payments?
It was a verbal contract.
Did you tell him you would make the monthly payments?
No.
Did you promise him that you...
No.
So she's saying no, you say yes.
Well, she was out. I have documents there saying she's asking me
But I
for the
don't
money.
see one payment she's made. How much is a monthly payment?
$271.83.
So with all her jobs, you don't tell me that in this last year and a half or however long it's been, that she didn't make $275 to make at least one payment. Come on. She knew. You both understood, whether it was a wink of the eye or something, you both understood that she wasn't making the payments now. You got her the car because you loved her. It would be good for her. You were making the payments. You were very happy to make the payments. The only reason this is coming up now is, which I understand, you're unhappy that she's not with you anymore. But she never even made one single payment. I have to dismiss this case. Hey YouTube, check out my new show, Judge Jerry. Now for sneak preview and behind the scenes footage, subscribe to my channel now.